watching Half Asian Tarot Queen. I've got some sound healing going on in the background. It's so funny because I did a reading like this the other day where my mom was asleep and the sound healing was on the background and it didn't seem very loud, but then when I went back and listened to the video, it was like really loud. So I don't know if it just like flattens all the sound or what, but so hopefully it's not too loud, but it's because it's not very loud in the room. But okay, I'm starting with the Radiant Wise Spirit roll. Anyways, it's the classic tarot deck, and I got the Eight of Wands and the Ace of Swords, so that's really interesting. It's like there's some truth or clarity, something maybe being exposed, and there's news coming in about it, or you know, messages happening, like things are happening fast. Something is happening. So yeah, I'm kind of getting that it's like some lies being exposed, and it's laying down, it's kind of causing like this new law of the land to sort of happen as an adaptation to that. It's like good news and things are moving forward. And then, you know, on this, like we have justice. So very, very interesting. The truth is being exposed. It's interesting because I literally, like right before I started this reading, I was like sending an email regarding something of that nature. So very, very strange. Okay. All right. So when I pulled out the Prism Oracle, we got, this is so interesting. So it's Christmas colors. We got anger and we got abundance. And we got death. So whatever this news is, it's definitely changing the landscape. It's interesting that, you know, anger is kind of like a root chakra. Abundance is kind of like a heart chakra, and it's like a very expansive energy, you know, but it's just sort of like when you're just totally in your root chakra, like all your energy is sort of like being pushed down to like survival mode. It's like there's not enough energy to sort of like tap into all the limitless potential that's out there. So it's like they're very different energies, but it's like looking like with this constellation of cards, with the death and the anger and the abundance, it's almost like there can be only one. There's a reading of that from there. Like it's like a Five of Swords kind of energy. Like there's a winner and there's a loser. And like the winner is going to do really well and the loser is really not happy about it. You know, it's kind of what I'm getting from that. Okay, so let's go to the angels and ancestors. We'll see what we get here. Okay, so this is kind of what flipped out for me. We got seer, see beyond the current situation. And we got elder, move beyond ancestral patterns. So it's like, wow, this really speaks to some profound like ancestral healing that's happening. And yeah, it's interesting that we have all these patterns on, you know, on the wall, and we're like, it's like we need to see beyond that. We need to see the limited, the unlimited expansion It's interesting that space was right under that, because that came out in like 2 readings before this. Like, we need to make space for this abundance to happen. And part of that is letting go of these stories that have kind of compelled us leading up to this, which was sort of the reading for February. It was like, change your story, change your life. And that's kind of what's happening. It's almost like this angry person is still reliving the same story. And this person has kind of done, like, what I'm getting is like a lot of inner work to like move past this story. So very, very interesting. I'm gonna go to the transient light at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so this stuff just flipped out. All right, so we got the Fool, which that happened twice in the reading from yesterday. We got the Fool and the Fool 2.0. We got the Apprentice of Coins. So this is like the seed of this opportunity that's just starting to sprout. And we got Justice. So it's like we're definitely taking a leap into the unknown. We have this new opportunity. Justice is being served. It's almost like this opportunity is bringing justice forward. So, Intuitive Night Goddess, I'm going to check out the shadow perspective on this equation. Oh my gosh, this is so crazy. So when I pulled the deck out, oh my gosh. Okay. Wow, this is so crazy. So we got the Five of Swords, which is so crazy. As I was saying, this is almost like a Five of Swords energy just a minute ago, and then it comes out. So yeah, we've got Five of Swords, we got Justice again. We got the Nine of Swords. So what I'm getting is, you know, this person, oh my gosh, we got the Ace of Swords right under this person. This person is really fearful and anxious because, and angry because it looks like they're really not going to get their way, and it's going to be a really dramatic and unpleasant situation. I'm going to end with a card from a Shaman's Dream. This is like, whatever this shift is that's happening, whatever this truth is that's being exposed, like, I mean, this is having like profound generational implications, like huge. Okay. So we got the Perfect Storm, the courage to step into life. And we got Gathering Around, the power of community. This is really interesting because there was a reading, and I can't remember which one it was, but it was from a few days ago, and it was like talking about some intervention that was happening for someone, and that's kind of what I'm getting here. Like, there is some huge explosive drama here on the table. I mean, this is like, I mean, like, it's almost like once in a lifetime drama. I mean, generations of drama stacked up, like, and it's like all about to come to a head. And it's so dramatic almost that it's like requiring the community to gather around, get involved. Like, maybe the law's gonna have to get involved, you know, because we got Justice twice. Oh my gosh. And then the Ace of Swords was under Justice too. Like, this Ace of Swords, like, I mean, that's the third time it's showed up in this reading. So it's just like, wow. I mean, this is like, it's almost like this person has been living in this state of illusion. And like, maybe this has been going on for generations. And like, the truth of this illusion is being exposed. And it's like, there's a reading from a long time ago called The Princess Bubble Must Pop. And so it's almost like that. It's like, and there was another reading from a long time ago about what happens when you lance the boil. And like, that's kind of what's happening. And it's like, it's like really dramatic. And yeah, it looks like the whole community is going to have to get involved in this because it's so just massive. So, batten down the hatches. Here we go. Change is happening.